Hi there, and welcome back to another episode of Cake Talk TV. My name is Kristina, and I own Aspen Charm Cakes and Pastries here in Denver, Colorado. And I help support cake designers attract amazing high-end clients to their cake business, charging premium prices for their cakes and growing and having a profitable and successful cake business that they love. And if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe down below so then you never miss another episode of Cake Talk TV. I'm very happy to have you here and join the Cake and Success community. Thank you for joining me here today. And today we're going to be talking about something that you need to stop doing in your cake business. And what is this? There's so many things that you should stop doing in your cake business, but this is going to be the number one thing that you need to stop doing in your cake business in order to really feel better and to have be happier and just have more joy in your cake business. And that's going to be to stop selling things you hate making. Okay? Stop selling things you hate making. Now, I know you have this in your cake business to where you are selling something and you hate making it. For me, it was a lot of things that I had to really just draw the line and to say, you know what? I'm not making this in my cake business anymore, and I don't care if someone asks me to make it or not. The answer is no, I do not make it. Let's rattle down the list. The first thing to really get eliminated in my cake business were cake pops. Now, I love eating cake pops. They're delicious. I love them, but I hate making cake pops. I just think they're just not worth the time and the money, and they're paying the butt to make and to really package up. It was just way too much in order to really, for what I was thinking, what I wanted to charge, it wasn't worth it. So I had to say no to cake pops. Another thing, mini cupcakes. For regular cupcakes are fine for me, but I hate mini cupcakes. For many reasons, but another thing, certain type of cake designs I just don't say no to because I know I wouldn't enjoy making certain type of like sculpted cakes, really crazy cool cakes, that are really like 3D and everything. That's just not my forte, and I had to acknowledge and respect that that's just something that I'm not going to really focus on in my cake business. But the message that I want to share with you for why you need to stop making things in your cake business is because when you are making things that you do not like, you're putting out the energy to the universe. You're putting the energy out there that you are in distaste, that you don't like doing something, and you're just annoyed that you're making something in your cake business, even though you're getting paid for it. And that type of energy is not going to really come back to you in a better way. You're going to get exactly what you're putting out there. And I have found that if I'm going to have a business that I love and a business that I want to grow and just really enjoy doing, I want to work on things that I enjoy creating and making for my customers, and just focus on what I love to do and putting that energy of happiness, love, excitement out there so it's coming back to me. This is a great law of attraction experience tip that I have for you. You want to put out the energy that you want coming back to you. And if you're annoyed, if you're frustrated, if you're just like pulling your hair out about making certain things, just do yourself a favor and stop making them, because you're not doing anybody any good. You're just helping you're just putting it out for your customers. But think about if you are actually spending that time making something that you actually love to create, that you love to sell. That time that you're spending on those cake pops that you hate making, or the dessert bar, that's so time consuming that you're thinking, is this really worth the time and the money that the customer is paying me for? Is even worth the money? Am I even making a solid profit from this? And I don't like doing this. Why am I doing this? I could be making another cake at the same time and charge 3 times the amount that I would for a dessert bar. You want to think about it in that type of way. But you want to think about the energy that you're putting out there is going to come back. And if you're really frustrated, I know you didn't grow a cake business to be frustrated selling things that you do not like selling. So this is your wake-up call that if you are selling things that just don't make you happy, that piss you off, don't do them. Another thing before I sign off, my people would tell me, you know, people are paying you to make this. Why don't you want to make it? Like they were like I think some people will pressure you to thinking because it's money that you want to do it. Now, and I may just even do a whole different video on, taking cake orders when you need the money. But what you want to do is, I had to draw the line. It's like, I just don't sell them. I just don't do it because it wasn't even worth the money and it wasn't worth the pain and just the stress of even doing it. So don't let other people talk you into making something that you are not crazy about making. And if you need a pricing strategy, pricing checklist, because you're still unclear about how to actually price your cakes in your cake business, I have a free checklist that I want you to download down below. It's 100% free, and it's going to give you a little bit more insight about pricing your cakes in your cake business, about profit margins, about how to actually charge, and how to attract the type of cake clients that you want to work with. That guide is down below, and it's free for you to access and apply to your cake business right away. I want you to grab that free resource, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe down below. Now, I want you to answer this before you hop off. What is something that you do not make in your cake business anymore? You had to draw the line. For me, it was the cake pops. It was the mini cupcakes, dessert bars. I'm not crazy about those. I actually don't like doing dessert bars. I just love making cakes. I don't do sculpted cakes. I'm not good at it. And I didn't even want to practice because I'm just like, it just stresses me out too much. I don't care to. While there's other customers who are cake designers who love to make what I just don't like making, the customers should just go to them. So comment down below and let me know what you don't like making in your cake business. I have found that there are a lot of commonalities amongst all of us. And have you decided to eliminate that, or are you still selling them? That's the question. So comment down below. I read all the comments and respond back. And I will see you in another episode of Cake Talk TV.